tools available while creating the body of your email. We will start at the top. The first button is the Insert Stuff button, and it allows you to insert files from many different places, such as your computer, from GeorgiaVIEW, shared files you may have, YouTube videos, etc. The next button allows you to insert a link very quickly that you may want to include in your message. This button is the Insert Symbol button, and it allows you to choose from many different symbols to add to your message. On the drop-down arrow, you may insert a line or insert attributes. For the next set of examples, I'm going to enter the word class just so you can see what these next tools do. If you highlight, you may change the look of your text, such as making it into a heading, and each heading makes it smaller but still appears as a heading. And if you want your text to go back to normal, just click on Paragraph. This button allows you to embolden your word or set of text. And if you would like to take it back off, you simply click on it again. The Italic button allows you to italicize your word or text. If you click on it again, it will go back to normal. This button allows you to underline your text, and if you would only like a certain portion of your word or text to be underlined, you just highlight that set and click on Underline again. Now, if you click on the drop-down arrow, you may also strike through your text, which just allows you to put a line through the middle. Or you can subscript your text or superscript your text. Next, you may also indent your text, and if you would like for it to go back to how it was, you can outdent. This next button allows you to create an unordered list, which just means putting a bullet point next to your text. And if you push enter, it will create a new bullet point. On the drop-down arrow, it allows you to create an ordered list, which instead of bullet points, you have numbers. So again, if you click enter, it goes to the next number. Again, on the drop-down arrow, you can align your text to the left, which is how we are viewing it now. You may align it to the right. You may align it in the center, or you may align it full. Last, you can also choose to write from left to right like we are doing now, or you can type from right to left. For example, it will type from right to left. And to put it back to normal, you just highlight and click left to right. Now, this set of 3 dots allows you to show more components, such as choosing your font for your text. There are many to choose from. For example, it changes the look of your text. You may also choose the size if you would like text that is larger or to make your text smaller. This next box allows you to select a color for your text. You may choose from a pre-made color, or you can also scroll down and drag to different colors, or go back to the top and click a new color and again drag it to make it darker or lighter. So we'll push save and you can view your new text color. Next, you can enter a table if you would like to have a table within your message. For example, you have to choose how many columns you want and drag down to know how many rows you want. For example, if I want a 2x2 table, I can enter that and I can drag it to the size I want and start entering my text in the different boxes. If I click back on the drop-down arrow, you can also enter your table properties, which is just editing your table, such as border color, background color, position within your email if you want it in the center, left, right. You may also click it again. You can edit within your cell or your row. You can remove columns and rows. You can delete your table entirely. You can insert more columns or insert more rows. You can cut a row, which means that you take it out completely. You can copy a row, which means you can paste it somewhere else, but it stays in the same place. And you can paste your rows where you need them. And you can merge cells and split cells. Now the next button allows you to enter a graphical equation that you may want your email recipients to view. So as you can see, there are many different equations to choose from at the top. The next button is very important. If you type something or do something, maybe delete something you didn't want to and you want to undo it, you may click undo and it will go back to your latest action. Or if you want to redo a function, you may also do that. The next button is to cut. So if I want to highlight what I want to move, I can click on cut and it takes it away, but then I can paste it where I want it. And then the next button is similar to cut, but it's for copy. I can click copy and it keeps what I already have instead of taking it away, but I can still paste it somewhere else. So that concludes what the top section of our tools do. Let's look at the bottom. This first one is to check spelling. So if you had misspelled words, they will appear here. As you can see, we didn't have any, but if you did, it will also tell you words you may have meant to type and give you those options. You may check accessibility of your message. So as you can see, they do not like my visual presentation, and you can choose to ignore or make the adjustment, and you can push next to view your other accessibility issues. You can edit your HTML. You can preview what your email is going to look like. So as you can see, this is what mine's going to look like. You can enter into full screen, and then this button allows you to make your body smaller or larger depending if you want a different size to change your message. That concludes our tutorial on all of the tools that are available to you as you edit and compose your email.